What's up guys, Ryan Lang here, otherwise known as the Denver Agent. Thanks again for coming back to the channel. If you have not been here before, please go ahead and click the like and subscribe button as I'm releasing weekly Denver real estate centric content. And later in this video, I'm going to break down the taxes, Airbnb regulations, and everything that you really need to know to make the decision on where to purchase property in and around Summit County. Again, I am a licensed broker here in Colorado. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, or you just want to get to know the areas around Denver, Colorado Springs, or Summit County, hit me up at the number below. I'm always down to grab some beers, play a quick round of golf, or just talk shop about real estate. When purchasing property in or around the Summit County area, there's definitely a few things that you need to consider. Let's first talk about the different locations within and surrounding Summit County. First, I want to start off with Silver Plume, Georgetown, Idaho Springs area. Now, if you're someone that is maybe an Icon pass holder, you find yourself going to Winter Park, Eldora, A-Basin a lot, this is a good area to look at, especially if you don't want to break the bank. One thing to note that if you are going to buy property right near 70, which a lot of properties are in the Georgetown, Idaho Springs area, you need to go and stand on the property and listen. Do you hear a lot of tractor trailers gearing down to exit I-70? I've heard stories of people buying property only to realize at peak hours that they can't even hear themselves think on their patio. Another benefit about this spot is if you're not going through the Eisenhower Tunnel, like I said, going to A-Basin, going to Eldora, Winter Park, or maybe even all the way up to Steamboat Springs, you are going to mitigate and avoid a lot of the mountain traffic. Around $525,000, and for Idaho Springs, around $386,000. Next, let's talk about my favorite area, the Silverthorne, Dillon, Frisco, Wilderness area. Now, these towns are past the Eisenhower Tunnel, so if you find yourself having to commute back to Denver a lot, especially during Saturdays or Sundays, this might not be the best spot for you. In my opinion, I think these are the best towns to purchase for a ski house in. Property is going to be cheaper than Breckenridge, Vale, Beaver Creek because you're not at the base of the mountain. Now, I use the term cheaper lightly. I don't want you thinking that the homes are not nice. You could find baller, beautiful homes in these towns, but you're just not paying that extra location fee, let's call it. In terms of restaurants and bars, I think Frisco, Silverthorne, Dillon area is much better than what Breckenridge and Vale has to offer. Silverthorne itself is expanding very fast up Route 9. And right now you can still find some lots or properties that are very secluded and away from the noise and hustle and bustle of I-70. But you're still 15 minutes from Keystone, 20 minutes from Breck, 30 minutes from Vale, and you can even hop a quick jump and you could drive the full hour and a half all the way to Steamboat Springs if you want. I call these towns the skiing hubs. And if you're anything like me and you hate skiing the same mountain every weekend, this is a really good spot to look at. Finally, what I'll say about this area is many people that I know that are afraid of losing their suburban, town feel where they could go out to eat, shop easily, get good coffee. These towns really make you feel like you're in that suburban setting without feeling like you're in the middle of nowhere in the woods. For Frisco, your average home sale price is going to be $820,000. For Silverthorne, you're going to get a home for around $668,000. And for Dillon, you're going to get around $540,000. All right, next, let's talk about the posh, bougie areas in Breck, Vale, Blue River, and Beaver Creek. Now, you're gonna pay a hefty dollar for being at the base of the mountains or right in the ski town. You really don't have to drive anywhere. If you have a lot of kids, you take them out to dinner, you go home really in walking distance. You could walk to most gondolas. You really have a lot of benefits, but you're gonna be paying a lot more. In Breck, the average home sale price was $1.17 million last year. For Vale, $1.36 million, and for Beaver Creek, $1.4 million. It's a lot. The final area I want to talk about is the Alma Fairplay area. This is located past Breckenridge, and you really get a deep in the woods logging cab feel. Now, this takes a certain kind of person to really enjoy this type of living. I personally do. But some people that want to have a movie theater, want to have a bunch of breweries and all of that at their disposal about 10 minutes or a walk away, you're really not going to have that. You are going to need to travel past Breckenridge, which could be a much longer hike from the Denver area. Nonetheless, you are going to get a little cheaper of a home price when purchasing property in the Alma Fairplay area. For Alma, it's around $770,000 a home. For Fairplay, it's around $695,000 for a home. All right, those are the 4 main areas in and around Summit County that people are purchasing properties in. Now let's talk about something that everyone really hates: taxes. In 2022, they saw an insane appreciation in sale price, bidding wars, buying way over asking price. Home prices went way up. And now property taxes are based in part off the valuations from the county assessor's office. Those figures are then multiplied by some statewide number and then multiplied by some local mill levy to give the property owner their final tax bill. Now, in the last year, from 2021 to 2022, property values went up 63% for residential property. With a 63% increase, a lot of people that purchased in 2021 were not expecting this to happen. They were not expecting near 60% increase on their yearly tax. One hotel owner paid $42,000 in 2021, and in 2022 he paid $62,000. And that was just commercial, which was way less than the residential increase. Obviously, many people are not happy with this, which is why we've already started and may see a slight dip in home values this year. People can't pay the taxes, so they have to sell the property they purchased. Now, I'm not saying that's every case, but with the insane growth in tax numbers comes people being upset and wanting to get out of the property. Now let's talk about, what are your goals? Are you looking for the hustle and bustle of a ski town? Then Brecon Vale might be a good spot. Are you looking to go ski different mountains every weekend? Are you not commuting a whole lot? Are you able to stay in Summit County when you come here? Then Frisco, Silverthorne, Wilderness area, Dillon are a great spot for you to look in. If you're able to live in the log cabin away from society vibe, then check out Alma and Fairplay. Prices are way lower and you're still able to access Breck relatively quickly. Final thing I will say is, are you looking to buy this property as an Airbnb? If you are, I caution you to definitely do your research. A property I'm looking at in the Silverthorne area is on a 3 to 4 year wait list to become an Airbnb, and some HOAs don't even allow you to have an Airbnb. So it's definitely something to look at when you're looking at property in Summit County. Now, that's all the info I could spiel on you guys in the past 5 to 7 minutes, but it should give you direction of where you truthfully want to end up when buying a ski house or summer vacation property. If you have further questions about any of these towns, hit me up at the number below. Let's talk